Junction.
Come ride the little train that is rolling down the tracks to the junction. Forget about your cares, it is time to relax at the junction. Lots of curves, you bet, and even more when you get to the junction.
Petticoat Junction.
There's a little hotel called the Shady Rest at the junction.
Petticoat Junction.
It is run by Joe. Come and be his guest at the junction.
Petticoat Junction.
Here's our lady MD. She's as pretty as can be at the junction. Petticoat Junction.
How do we look? Oh, wonderful. Darling. Uncle Joe? Don't they look adorable?
Oh, yeah. You go to all that trouble just to say hello to Steve?
Uncle Joe? He's been away on that job for almost 3 weeks. Oh, now he'll be here in a minute. Would you like us to just,
Oh, if you don't mind, just at first.
We understand. Come on, Bobby Joe.
Oh, sure.
What do we have here? A princess? Wow, what a change. All of a sudden, she's not a baby, but a beautiful little girl.
Oh, thank you, honey. I was hoping you'd like the way I fixed her up.
Oh, she's gorgeous.
I made her dress. And I made mine, too.
Oh?
Well, see? It matches.
How about that? Well, look at her hair. It's just beautiful. It's so soft and silky.
We fixed it especially.
Huh.
Mine, too. I said we fixed my hair, too. Well, don't you like it?
Well, sure. What's not to like?
Oh, dear.
Hi.
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 Welcome home, kid.
Thanks.
I bet it's good to be back.
Well, you can say that again. And how's this for something to come home to? You call me prejudiced, but I've got the most beautiful girl in the world. Haven't we, dear?
Hi. Well, that's Steve up there, isn't it?
Steve and Kathy Joe.
He has the baby with him?
Mm-hmm. It's her first flight.
He's really fond of that baby, isn't he?
Sure is.
It's, nice having him back, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
He certainly missed you, too.
Hmm. Well, you're half right.
Uh-oh. The other woman, huh?
Pardon? It shows, huh?
Just a little.
I know it's silly,
But
but...
it is a rather lopsided triangle.
Well, I just can't help it. Steve's been gone for 3 weeks, and now when he comes back, he spends all of his time with her. Oh, I don't mean to sound like that, but it's always, isn't she beautiful, and isn't her hair lovely, and isn't her skin soft? Well, who am I, Phyllis Diller?
Hi.
Hi.
It's some co-pilot you got there.
Yeah, I'm going to put her in the Powder Puff Derby. Of course, she's still using the Powder Puff at the wrong end.
Steve, I've come up with a little problem.
Oh? Concerning me?
Yes, you and Betty Jo. You remember Betty Jo, your wife?
Yeah, I tied that in right away. What about us?
I think it would be a good idea if you had a second honeymoon.
For what?
Well, how much time have you spent with Betty Jo since you came back?
How much? Why,
I mean, without the baby.
Oh. That's different.
You bet it is. And that's why I think the two of you should go away for a weekend, alone.
Well, yeah, but what about her?
Oh, we'll look after her. Now, you just try and get reacquainted with your wife.
Reacquainted?
It could do wonders for your marriage. Well, it couldn't hurt.
Yeah, it's not a bad idea at that. Yeah, Doc, you kind of prescribe in all fields, don't you? You're what they call,
Busybody is the term. Are you going to try it?
Well, I just don't know that we can afford it. These things take time and money.
Well, not if you move back into your own cottage. Just for the weekend. You still haven't sold it, have you?
Yeah, bring that up.
Well, then just consider it a blessing that you haven't. You know, I think this is going to work out very well.
Yeah. Yeah, I kind of go for the idea myself. Yeah. Come on. Let's go break the news to your mommy. You little homewrecker, you. Yeah.
Oh, it's Mr. Haney's car. This property shown strictly by appointment only. All others use key under mat.
This Haney's a real ball of fire.
It hasn't changed.
Not a bit.
Just think, honey. 2 whole days. Alone.
2 whole days and nights.
Well, we better get busy.
What?
Well, there are a million things to do. Well, make the bed and wash all the dishes, sweep, dust, vacuum, and, well, these kids...
Honey, now hold it. This is supposed to be a second honeymoon, not the job corps.
You're right. Well, you take these into the bedroom,
But-
and I'll do the vacuum.
Yeah, but...
Go ahead. I won't take very long. Steve?
Yeah.
It's dead.
Well, how about that?
Good old vacuum.
Now, look, honey. I'll fix up the bed. You put the food away, and that's all we're going to do, got it?
Got it. But we really... Got it.
That a girl. Well, why don't you turn on the radio, and we'll have a little music, too.
Okay. Honey?
Yeah.
The radio won't go on.
Well, it's probably a tube.
But the vacuum cleaner didn't work either. And the light won't go on. And look, the electric clock is stopped at 12 o'clock.
The electricity's off.
You think so?
Well, let's put it under the heading of a shrewd guess.
Well, what are we going to do?
Well, I think it would pay us to go out to the switch box and turn it on.
You're so wise.
Somebody took the fuses.
Well, they're very important.
Well, only if you want electricity.
What do you think we should do?
Well, pack up and go back to the hotel, or else reconcile ourselves to living primitively.
Oh, that sounds romantic.
Living primitively?
Oh, don't put it that way. Call it dining by candlelight. Oh, I love you.
I love you. And whoever stole those fuses.
Well, just think. The kids are enjoying their first night alone.
Yeah.
I think it'll do them a world of good, don't you?
Yeah, especially if she cooks him a good meal. Oh,
What's the matter?
I just remembered. I took all the fuses out of the fuse box down there.
Well, what did you do that for?
As a precaution, bombs can move in, use up an awful lot of electricity. I better get down there and put them back.
Joe, you're not going to butt in.
Not butt in to save the day. I'm going to put these fuses back in.
Now, without disturbing them.
Certainly not. Boy, I might pass the time of day or drop in for a dessert if they insist.
Joe?
Okay, they wouldn't know I'm there.
Cozy, isn't it? Did you like your dinner? Oh, you didn't. You're disappointed because I couldn't broil steak.
Oh, no, I'm not. But that's one of my favorite dinners, peanut butter sandwiches.
You know, I miss Kathy, Joe, but it's kind of nice just being the two of us for a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Do you love me? I said, do you love me?
Well, of course not. I'm just lying here with my arm around you because nobody asked me to go out and play basketball. Oh, what kind of a nutty question is that? Do you love me?
You do, don't you?
Of course I do.
How much?
A whole lot.
Well, show me.
I thought you'd never ask.
Hi. I fixed your fuse box.
You know, I never realized how much fun washing dishes could be.
Oh, yeah. Washing dishes is one of the ultimate joys in life. Of course, it can't compare with drying them.
Honey, you're spoiling the mood.
Okay, I'll unspoil it. You ravishing dishwasher, you. Come on.
All finished.
Oh, dear. What are you doing here?
Us?
Don't you know there's a law against trespassing?
Mr. Haney, we are Mr. and Mrs. Elliott, the owners.
Owners of what?
The house.
By George, you're right. I thought you moved out.
We're back on our second honeymoon.
Isn't that sweet? Well, don't let us disturb you.
Wilbur, what do you think?
Oh, looks fine to me.
Well, I don't care so much for the color scheme, but we can always change that.
Mr. Haney, do you have to show them the house right now?
They're eager. I got 'em on the hook. You wouldn't want to wreck a sale, would you?
Of course not, but I'd appreciate it if you could get them out of here as soon as possible.
Relax. I'll have 'em out of here within an hour.
An hour?
My boy, the key to selling a domicile like this is to get the buyer to know the house. Then after he becomes acquainted with the little place, he forms an attachment for it, which blossoms into a full-blown love affair, resulting in a final sale.
Well, that's fine, but could you hurry the romance along?
Beautiful little gem, isn't it?
Yes, it is. This could be our honeymoon cottage. Couldn't it, Sweetums? Just a thought.
Could we see the bedroom, please?
Anything you want, madam, right this way. Don't mind us, folks. Go right ahead with what you're doing.
Seems like a good bed. Wilbur, lie down.
But, honey, these folks are...
Lie down, Wilbur. You know you and your back. I just want to see if it feels all right.
Seems fine, dear.
I guess it'll do. Drawers look a little small. You really aren't much when it comes to color, are you, dearie? This mirror doesn't do much for one either, but we can change that. Oh, Wilbur, why don't we look at the kitchen?
Yes, let's see what the rest of this lovely little love nest look like.
Look, Haney, I want you to get those people out of here right now.
Right now? But I'm on the verge of a sale.
I don't care what you're on the verge of. I want them out of here.
Steve.
Look, honey, I don't have to stand by and take insults from outsiders.
Insult?
Yeah. Well, like making fun of my wife's choice of color.
Well, frankly, I don't think much of it myself. Personally, my favorite color is robin egg blue. Did you ever consider that?
Oh.
But you hired me to sell this place.
Okay, so now I'm telling you to forget it. Now get them out of here.
Oh, I despise owners like you that are so insensitive to the problems that we real estate agents have. All we try to do is to perform a worthwhile service for the public and find just that right little house that will bring joy and happiness to the individual and his family. And when we see that radiant smile on the new owner's face, that is our only reward.
Get out. Boy, that's all I need is a Haney. Bad enough, we come over here, we find out all the lights are out, then...
No lights? You are in luck. I just happen to have a special out on my truck. Kerosene lantern. 3 for $10.
Get out.
4 for $10. Maybe you'd like a good buy on some used candles, assorted sizes and colors. How about glowworms?
We must pay our compliments to this Haney fellow sometime.
He's certainly the neighborly type.
Yeah.
Steve.
Yeah, what is it? Shh. What is it?
I heard something.
What?
A noise.
Oh, good. Because otherwise you couldn't have heard it. Oh, honey, for crying out loud.
Nothing.
I could have sworn the lights went on.
You know the power is off.
I pity your back.
Why?
Because my feet are cold.
This place looks different. Clean it.
We always clean up.
I know, but... Look, it's been used. Recently.
Yeah.
Maybe somebody's living here. Maybe the place has been sold.
The for sale sign is still up. The key is still under the mat.
Oh, yeah. Why do you suppose they didn't take the sign down and pick up the key?
Look! A whole loaf of bread!
It's soft.
Oh, no good, huh?
It's soft means it's fresh.
Oh. Uh-oh.
Somebody has been here. How do you like that for nerve?
Nobody respects property rights anymore. What are you doing?
I'm gonna look around.
Wait a minute. Better take this. You never know what kind of people you might run into.
Alone at last.
At last.
I'm gonna have a look.
But it might be something.
Want to trade?
What are you doing here?
Well, what are you doing here? Sir?
Hey, that one's a hippie.
That's my wife.
Yeah.
You didn't answer my question.
You haven't answered ours.
This happens to be private property, you know.
Yeah, you could be in a lot of trouble.
We could. You're the trespassers. We belong here.
Then where have you been?
What's it to you?
You haven't been here for the past 3 nights.
You mean you have?
Can't answer the question.
Yes, I can. We haven't been here because we've been living up at the Shady Rest and... What am I explaining it to them for?
Yeah. We own the place.
Prove it.
Well, we've been living here for the past 2 years and be... Hey, what do I have to prove it to him for?
You don't. Now look, you two. This is our place. We belong here. We own it. And we're going to stay here.
We're on our second honeymoon.
Isn't that?
Yes, it is. And we have to do the decent thing. We'll flip you for the bedroom.
You'll flip us for the...
Yeah. Do you have a coin?
Now look. I've had it. This is it. Now you're getting out, and you're getting out right now. Tonight.
We couldn't possibly leave tonight.
We're expecting guests.
Yes? Oh, come on.
Oh, that must be them now. Harry! Then come! He brought a housewarming gift.
Happy second honeymoon.
Up next, an hour of Eds. Stay tuned for Mr. Ed, followed by the Ed Sullivan Show, here on TV Land.
Petticoat Junction.